Hello everyone and welcome to Pepple's Potager. Today is April 17th, 2021, and I wanted to give an update of what's going on out here in the greenhouse. I've actually moved my peppers and my peas and my tomatoes to the greenhouse now, so let's go ahead and check up on them. We'll see how they're doing, and we'll check up on a few other things as well, and I may even be putting in some super sugar snap peas today. Okay, starting off with the peppers here, you can see the Islanders are doing quite well. The confetti peppers is doing good also, and the Ninja, they're all the peppers are doing well. But when I get a chance though, when they get a little bit bigger, I'll show you what the confetti peppers look like. They are a variegated pepper. Right now you can't see the variegation in them that well, but eventually you will as they get taller. And also they're all about 3, nearly 4 inches now, and so I may be potting them up to some bigger pots because I still have about a month before I put them in the ground here for Maryland Zone 6. We generally don't put peppers and tomatoes in the ground until about mid-May, and so I still got another month before I put these in my raised beds. And then over here we have the peas. You can see they are doing quite well. They are up to about 4 inches, some of them now, so they're definitely ready to put in the raised beds, and I may be doing that today. These are called super sugar snap peas, and they can get up to 5 to 6 feet tall. And here's another tray of them. And then down here I have my peppers. I'm sorry. My tomatoes, and you can see they're doing well. I did start these much later than I did the peppers, as they don't take as long to grow as the peppers do, but you can see they're all doing very well. The 4th of July is over here doing good. I've just moved them to the greenhouse, so they've sprouted up a lot further than what they were just 2 days ago, and well, it's basically because of the warmer temperatures out here in the greenhouse. And they were turning a little bit purple on the bottoms of the leaves there, and I think that was the cool temperatures that I had in my basement. And so I think the coming out here to the greenhouse really made things a lot better for the tomatoes. They weren't looking so good there for a little bit, but they're doing a lot better now. I do have some eggplants over here that are coming up as well, you can see. But the 4th of July black pearl, Cherokee purples, and the black brandywine. These are patio baby eggplants. And then also I have carbon and brandy boy tomato. Okay, so checking up on the lettuce here, you can see it is doing pretty good. Right here I have the Tendita lettuce, and I have the Starfighter leaf lettuce, and the baby leaf spinach, and this is actually a romaine lettuce. The Tendita lettuce is actually romaine. It's a smaller miniature romaine lettuce, so it shouldn't get too big, but I was expecting them to be a little bit further along by now, but I think it's because I don't get a lot of sun here in this spot. I mean, too much sun will cause them to bolt, but not enough sun will slow their growth a lot, and I don't want it to be too slow. I mean, I want to make sure I get a decent amount of lettuce before the temperatures get too warm in May and June. So the main reason I'm getting a lot of shade here is because I have a large privet hedge here, so I may have to trim some of it down. Plus it may be shielding a little bit of light from the fruit trees here as well. But not looking too bad. The Starfighter lettuce is looking good. The baby leaf spinach looking good, but still I feel they should be a little bit bigger than what they are. And then over here in the back I do have some radishes growing. I did plant the radishes I'm growing there are called Nerotondo, I believe, and they are a large black radish. I've never grown those before, so really interested to see how well they turn out. And then also there was some carrots called Adelaide that I planted right here. They have not sprouted yet. It usually takes 14 to 21 days for carrots to germinate, so it might just take a little bit longer for these to germinate. I figured they probably germinated by now, but it hasn't been quite 2 weeks, I don't think. And so enough of this bed. Let's go ahead and check the kale bed and the chard and the collard greens here. You can see the collard greens are in the back here, and they're coming along nicely. You can see I do have everything covered with a little bit of fencing here to keep the rabbits off of them, and so far it's been working. Right here is the white Russian kale. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants of the white Russian kale, and I have at least 6 plants of the flash collards. And then up here I have the chard in the front. So I have all my bigger leafy greens over here in this small bed. Alright, so I've begun putting the peas in front of the pea trellis. But first, let me go ahead and talk a little bit about where I got the pea trellis from. I bought this from Garden Supply Company online, and the trellis itself goes up to about 5 to 6 feet tall, and which is ideal for the super sugar snap peas, because that's about how tall they get. They get 5 to 6 feet. And so far I've only put a few plants in, but I've also made a trench along the front of the trellis here, and I've poured some Job's organic fertilizer into the trench, and that's to help fertilize the peas as they grow up the trellis. But how I put the peas in is I just pull the peas out of the seed tray like this, and then I separate the seed cells, and then I place them one by one inside the trench. So with these first couple here, you can see I just sat the seed cells right into the soil. These peat seed trays make it a lot easier to plant peas because their roots get disturbed easily, and this helps prevent their roots from getting disturbed a whole lot. So you can just separate the seed cells, put them right in the trench, and then just cover them up just like that. So I'm going to go down the trench here and put the rest of these peas in the trench, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've finished putting all the peas in front of the trellis here, and let's go ahead and take a closer look here. You see, got them all lined up all the way down to the other end, and I have them lined up on both sides of the trellis, so I'm definitely going to have plenty of peas. They say you should plant 30 pea plants per person, so I have 4 people in my household, and I believe I got more than what I need here. I have at least 2 to 3 peas per seed cell, so that's plenty for my family. We'll probably freeze a lot of them, but can't wait to see how well these turn out. I hope they fill out the entire trellis, and like I said, it goes all the way up to about 5 to 6 feet, so hope it does very well. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.